Okay, begin our practice. Find your chairs, sitting up nice and tall. Find your posture. Good. Feet planted on the floor, head above the hips. Good. And we're gonna today we're gonna do some rounds of Ujjayi breath. So we have a lot of cold windows to practice on. It feels like as if you're fogging up a window on a cold day. And that's what the feeling in your throat feels like. Most of you are familiar with Ujjayi, but if you're not, yeah, and not to struggle with it. It's not a struggle. It's just let the breath ride up and down the back of your throat as we breathe in and out of our nose. And we'll just practice that. And Ujjayi breath is a very warming breath. It helps to warm up our body. It also helps to calm down our central nervous system. Yeah, and relax us. So it's also a nice breath to do very subtly to fall asleep if you have problems falling asleep, or if you just feel like you're in anxiety or worry. It's just nice to sit and do about 10 rounds of Ujjayi breath. So let's just start with a couple cleansing breaths. So palms can be there up or down on your lap. Yeah. While we breathe, it's kind of nice to have the palms up just to get some nice energy going, that the energy around us. Good. So let's float our eyes closed and just notice your natural breath. Good. And then let's take a breath in through your nose and exhale first through the mouth. With just a sigh. Yeah. Another breath in and let it go. Now with your lips just gently staying closed, we're going to breathe in through the nose. And as you breathe out, again, get that sensation in your throat as if you're trying to fog up a mirror. And then same thing on the inhale breath, that same sensation. The breath just riding up and down the back of your throat. And just continue at your own pace. Breath is as slow as you can. And again, no struggle. Take the struggle out. The breath is just easily riding up and down the throat, the back of the throat. And notice the sounds that the breath makes when you do that. And maybe you pause between the inhale and the exhale just for a second. And just full relaxed attention on your breath. Awareness of the breath. It's like you're polishing, easily polishing the back of your throat. And just two more breaths here. Nice and slow. Even a little smile on the face, on the lips. And just when it's convenient, when you're ready, as you exhale the breath out, at the bottom of the breath, just release the breath and relax. Good. Now, as we go through class today, anytime you want to tap in, almost make this Ujjayi breath your constant companion as you move in and out of poses. Yeah, good. And now with our eyes still closed, we're just going to gracefully start to move our body. You can just move the arms and move the legs. Just easily, slow motion, as if we're in slow motion. Moving the head. Yeah. Just nobody's watching. Just take your body and gracefully move it around. Just how you feel. Do whatever feels good on your body. Yeah. And again, imagine nobody's watching. And I'm just going to move around and feel this air around you, the temperature of the air in the room. Yeah, just gracefully. This helps us to just send a signal to just release your emotions. Can you release your emotions through your body? Yeah. Good. And then slowly come back to stillness, bringing your hands onto your lap. Good. Bringing your hands now together, palms together. And we're going to rub our palms together, creating some heat. The eyes still closed. Rubbing the palms together. Then cupping your hands and bringing them over your eyes, onto your face. So fingertips on your forehead. Yeah. And then when you're ready, to start to slowly open your eyes into your hands, to your warmer palms. And once eyes are open, feel free to just let the hands float down. Such a beautiful way, right? Let your emotions out through your body language. Yeah. And with, our world today, a lot of the body language is this, right? We're all so tense. Everything's going on around us. So that really, our upper body tends to get really stiff when we're but yes. All right. So let's begin with moving the body a little bit. So scooting a little bit more forward in your chair, bringing your feet out a little wider. Good. And sit up nice and tall. Good. Find your tall spine, heart is lifted, head is gently reaching towards it's just such a nice stretch for the neck when you gently reach the top of your head up towards the sky. Not over exaggerating, that creates tension, but just gently as if you want to touch the ceilings, just softly. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, hinge forward. Good. And then press into the left foot to roll over to the right. Just make these movements nice and slow. And back, over to the left and forward. And notice the hips, the shift of the weight in the hips. Notice when you go back, see if you can tuck your tummy in to support your low back. Nice and easy. So you make small little circles depending on what's going on in your body today. You can start to make bigger circles if you feel so inclined. Good. And then the next time that your body comes forward, pause and reverse. Good. You can start small and get a little bit bigger. And weight shifting from left to right, right to left. Good. And then the next time that your body comes forward, pause. Press down into your feet, slowly bring your body back up. Good. Nice, nice, nice. All right, we're gonna just float your hands forward. Good. Spread your fingers wide and close. Spread wide and close. Take your fingers a little bit wider apart and do circles with your wrist. And reverse, go the opposite direction. Just move your fingers around however you want. You can wiggle your fingers like you're playing the piano. Yeah, don't forget about your thumb, right? These fingers that do so much for us. And relax, good. Bend your elbows and see if you can float your tips of the fingers onto the back of your skull. Good. And once there, bring your thumbs towards the jaw joint. Good. And now we're going to slowly lift our arms up towards the sky. Yes, just extending your elbows to where it's comfortable. Spread the fingers really wide now. Open the eyes a little wider and wave. Yeah. Looking straight ahead, waving, stretching your fingers. This is a really nice stretch to help release the tension in the upper back, the shoulders. Good. Sometimes it feels like it's getting a little bit of a challenge. That's okay. That's part of it. Good. Or you can always come out of it if it's getting to be too much and you can't breathe. And now pause. And again, let's just bend the elbows. Relax the shoulders. Good. Coming into goalpost. I guess we need to do that if we're a Denver fan this weekend. Reach the upper arms back. Or cactus pose. Yes, stretch. Feel that opening in the pec muscles, the upper chest, thyroid, thymus area of your glands. And then bending the elbows and bringing your fingertips back to the back of your head now. Good. Relax your shoulders. Always remind your shoulders to relax. Thumbs can again be on the jaw. And now just moving our eyes, we're going to lift the eyeballs up towards the sky and down towards the floor. And up towards the sky and down towards the floor. Come back to looking forward. Look to the right and look to the left. Now we're trying not to move our head at all, but just our eyes. Slowly, as comfortably as possible, as far as possible. Coming to look forward again with the eyeballs. And now circles. So bring the eyes up and to the right and down and to the left. Nice slow circles 3 times in one direction. And then 3 times in the opposite direction. Nice and slow. If your eyes feel pretty smooth, that probably means that you're a little bit more relaxed. Yes, your mind is a little bit more relaxed. And then pause. Good. And then slowly bring your hands down to your neck. Relax your elbows down. Give yourself a nice massage. Here. Good. And then we're going to, while we're up here, we're going to grab the tops of our ears, pull them up and relax. Pull them back. Grab the cartilage in the middle there, pull it back. Opening up our sinuses this way too. And then earlobes, just gently drawing down. And then circles with the ears. So come back to the side of your ear with that cartilage and do some slow circles. This can sometimes help to clear if you have a little congestion in your ears. Yeah, it also helps to alertness when we're dealing with our ears, brings alertness. And relax. Good. Relax your arms down. Roll out your shoulders. Good. And then roll in the opposite direction. Good. All right. We're going to start with you're going to bring your right hand to your left earlobe and your left hand to your right earlobe. Yes. And this really helps. We're going to do this standing as well. I hope I remember. Good. And then we're just going to gently pull your earlobes down and then release. And pull your earlobes down and release. And pull your earlobes down and release. And relax the hands. Good. Bring your hands onto your lap. Close your eyes. And just notice if you feel a little bit more alert. Your mind. Yeah. So we do those little, ears, opening up our face. Yeah. Good. And with eyes closed now, bring your hands or knuckles of your fingers on either hand and just find your temples and just massage that area around your temples. Notice how if there's some tenderness there, and just let that get released. And now bring your knuckles to your jaw area. Open your mouth slightly and do some circles with your jaw. Oh, good. Notice any tension in the jaw area. Spend a little more time there. Maybe really get into a little bit deeper massage to relax those muscles. And then let the hands float down. And slowly flutter your eyes open. Yeah, so all that massage to the head helps to bring alertness in our head. So heel toe. So if you're ever feeling like, lethargic or at all, just do some massage on the face, the skull. We do that fairly regularly in class. That helps to bring the prana energy up towards the sky, you know, and it really helps with, because gravity really tends to pull things down. So does a lot of other things for our prana energy. But when we can bring it back up, yeah, it feels good. Okay, so we're gonna come into, let's see, what do I want to do next? We're gonna do a little seated sun salutation. So nice tall spine, take a breath in. As you exhale, we're gonna bring our palms together, hinge forward, bring your elbows onto your thighs. Yeah, good. Palms together, good. Now we're gonna lift our heels up off the floor, feeling a little bit of engaging in that belly, good. You can look down at your palms, good. And take a breath in, let the belly relax. As you breathe out, draw your belly back and maybe lean a little more forward with your body, hinge forward. And breathe in. So just take some nice deep breaths, belly rises into your thighs. As you exhale, belly draws back and relax a little more forward. This is a nice, it's a little nice thing for just again creating some tightness, tension, good work for our core. Good. Really exaggerating that belly breath. And then on the next exhale breath, relax your heels down. Good. And then we're going to press down into our heels now, down into our feet. As you inhale, bring the body up. Relax the arms down and circle sweep your arms out and up. Good. Yes, let's let somebody in. Take a breath in. As you exhale, see if you can reach your fingertips up towards the sky. A little bit more. Good. And then as you exhale, turn your palms out and slowly bring your arms down. Again, hinge forward and either bring your hands onto your thighs, maybe your shins, maybe in front of your ankles. Yeah, whatever is comfortable for you. It's a little bit of a modified sun salutation. Press down into your feet, slowly bring your body back up. Reach the arms out, reverse, circle sweep up. And then exhale, bring your hands into prayer position. Good. We're going to do one more version of that. So take a breath in, let it go. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. You can look up between your hands if that's comfortable. Exhale, bring your gaze back down, turn your palms out, and slowly circle sweep your arms down. Again, bringing your hands to your thighs, and then maybe down to your shins. Good, wherever they are. Now we're going to do a half lift. So inhale, lift the heart, lift the head slightly, straighten the spine. And then exhale, relax the head back down. Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach, press, circle, sweep the body, or bring the body back up, circle, sweep your arms out and up. Bring the palms together and exhale, bring them back into your heart. Good. One more time. Take a breath in, let it go. And circle, sweep your arms out, out and down. Yeah, relax forward. Inhale, stretch your spine long. Exhale, release. Inhale, press into your feet. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms out and up. And exhale, draw your hands to your heart. Yeah, all right. And release your hands down. Good. And we're going to make our way up to standing now. So standing, blending your heels a little bit further back, hinging forward at your hips. Good. And on an inhale breath, press down into your heels and make your way slowly to a stand. Good. All right. Sorry, I'm just letting people in and out here. Yeah, good. All right. So coming to the back of your chair, we're going to do a little standing cat-cow now. So warming poses in yoga, warming asanas are when their back bends, when we're opening up our heart. That tends to build heat in the body. Yeah. So we're just going to, let's just shake it out, just move the body, say hello to the body. Now that you're standing.
What you think of bringing me out?
Roll out the shoulders. Good. And come to our mountain pose. Just engaging your thighs. Yes. By lifting your kneecaps, palms forward. Good. All right. So now we're going to interlace our hands. Good. Lift your elbows. Bring your palms forward. Good. And then stretch your palms slowly towards the front. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, relax, glide your shoulders back. Inhale, glide your shoulders forward. Press your hands forward. Exhale, glide your shoulders back. Good. Now in an inhale breath, slowly lift the arms up. Feel free to bend the elbows if that feels better. Yeah, just coming up to where they're comfortable. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, soften the knees, round the upper back slightly, and press the hands forward. Yeah. Inhale, straighten the knees as you lift the arms. And exhale, round the back, press forward. And inhale, slowly lift up again. And exhale, forward. Good. And then now inhale, come back up. Good. And then gently, gently release the hands. Let the hands, fingertips start to float down and see if you can land them onto your shoulders. Relax your elbows down. Good. All right. Now very slowly, we're going to inhale, bring your elbows forward and up slowly. Again, this should be not uncomfortable. This should just feel nice. And then reach the elbows back and down. Good. And forward and up and stretch them back and down. Do it slowly and mindfully. And maybe find that Ujjayi breath if it left you. Just reminding ourselves. Inhale takes us into the pose. Exhale relaxes. Then pause next time the elbows drop down. And let's reverse. Elbows just slightly back and up. And then forward and down. And slightly back and up and forward and down. One more. At your own pace. Just getting some motion in our shoulders. Good. And relax. Good. Shake it out. Shake out the hands. Shake out the legs. Good. Shake the head. Good. Let's come to, again, our mountain pose. Good. We're going to take a breath in and lift the chin up slightly. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. And inhale again, lift the chin, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Now bringing the head straight back up. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly turn your head as far to the right. Keep your chin parallel to the floor if you can. And back forward. And slowly over to the other side. And back forward. Take a breath in. As you exhale, again, relax your chin down to your chest. And then inhale, roll your head over to one side and up. And over to the other side and down. Feel free if you want to add a little balance challenge to soften your gaze or close your eyes as you're rotating your head. Yeah, that's just an option. So do 3 at least slow circles. And then whenever your chin comes to your chest, pause. And then reverse and go the opposite direction. Nice and slow. Noticing. Ujjayi breath. Inhaling to the side and up slightly and exhaling to the other side and down. So doing at least 3 on this in this direction. When next time that your chin comes to the chest, stop, pause, and then press into your feet and slowly lift the head back up. Yeah, and if you closed your eyes, you can flutter them open. Good. And then again, let's take our hands. We're going to pause, come to our mountain pose. We're going to take our left hand onto our right shoulder. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just sweep it across like you're, again, wanting to get rid of something. Yeah. Inhale, grab onto your shoulder. Exhale, ha, let it go. One more time. Inhale, grab your shoulder. And exhale, ha, good. Other side. Inhale. And let it go. Ha. Inhale. Ha. And inhale. Ha. Good. And now we're going to do hump. H-U-M-P-F. Right? I think that's the way how you spell hump. Yeah. And we're just going to raise our arms up. And as you exhale, just as your body is a rag doll, just with your breath. That was us softening your knees. Inhale. Hump. 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 Just let it go. Hump. Let her rip. One more. Hump. And relax. Another way to release your emotions. Yes. Get silly, basically, right? Little kids make the silliest sounds, the silliest faces, and they're just living their emotions, letting them out, right? Yeah, we can do that too. Let's bring our feet a little bit wider apart. Soften your knees. Another great way to get rid of our emotions is ha, the H-A sound. Yeah. So inhale to one side and ha to the other. Inhale through the nose, ha. Inhale, ha. Inhale, ha. And one more. Ha. Now reverse how you were at where the exhale was. Inhale to the opposite side, exhale to the opposite. Ha. Ha. Just get loose. Ha. One more. Ha. And come back to center. Good. Bring your feet back to hip distance apart. Wiggle it out. And if you want to move around, just move around. So if you want to do a little jog, forward and back, it's moving the body. Yes. As I fairly regularly try to remind myself, and maybe you, is that when we're sitting, especially on a day like today where we're inside, so we might be watching TV or reading a book or whatever, just every 15 to 30 minutes, if you can just get up for 10 seconds and move the body. Yeah, keep those fluids flowing. Good. Good. All right. You want to get a little quicker? Yeah, that's just an option. Good. Or just move however you want to move. If your hips are bothering you, just shake your hands. Yeah, maybe move your hands a little bit. Again, just when we loosen the body, it helps us to release our emotions, both happy and sad emotions. Yeah, we need to just let them run free. Good, and relax. All right, find your mountain pose. Nice, tall spine, head above not the head forward, head above the hips. That alone will help you if you have chronic neck pain. You can just stack that head, which is 8 to 10 pounds. It's a 10-pound bag of flour that's sitting on this little neck. So when it's forward, lots of pull right back here. Yeah, good. All right, we're gonna do a little backstroke here. Again, so we're gonna start with softening the knees. Inhale, reach the right arm up, and exhale, just very gracefully reach it back. And inhale, and exhale. And just do this nice, beautiful rotation, like you're in a swimming pool on a nice sunny day. And you're just enjoying the backstroke. Yeah. And we can enjoy it even if it's not a nice sunny day. One more round. Yeah. Just enjoy it right now in the present moment. Yeah. Feet planted and relax. Good. All right. A little bit of a side bend here. So feet planted on the floor. Yeah. One of the things I just recently heard is being in the present moment. You know, yoga talks about present moment. I'm right here. So the Ujjayi breath, our breath helps us to stay right and be in the present moment doing what we're doing. And just imagining both feet together. We're feeling nice and steady, right? If you put one foot forward, you're feeling a little more precarious. Right now, you're not in the present moment. You're in the sort of the future moment and the present moment. We're trying to, you know, to figure that out, right? Bring your feet back together. Maybe bring one foot back. Same thing. We're feeling not as focused, right? We're now somewhere in the past. One foot's in the past, one foot's in the present. So we're in between, right? So that kind of describes anxiety and worry, right? Anxiety is all about being in the future, right? What if, what if, what if? And worry is all about being in the past, you know, oh my gosh, regret this and that. I should have. Both feet are right here, right now. So when you're in worry or anxiety, to say to yourself, 2 feet planted together, 2 feet right here, right now. That helps me. That helps me. Shake it out. Shake out. Speaking of feet, shake out your foot, shake out your leg. Yeah. All right. Find your mountain pose. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Good. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale. And exhale, reach up and just gently lean over to the right. Yeah. Good. Take a breath in and exhale. Now relax, bend the right elbow a little bit and relax the right arm. Just let the right arm float down. Bring the palm onto the outside of the right thigh. Take a breath in again. And as you exhale, reach up and see if you can lean over. Maybe the hips slide over to the left a little bit. So you're leaning over to the right with that left hand. Good. And breathe. And if it's available to you now, very, very slowly start to turn your head to look underneath your left arm. Finding your breath. Don't stop breathing. If you're struggling to breathe, you're over too far. Come up a little bit. Yeah. And now releasing that head back forward. Press into your toes. Inhale, bring that arm back up. And exhale, just very gracefully let that left arm float down. Good. And roll out the shoulders. And roll the shoulders forward. Good. All right, other side. So inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Nice and easy. Take a breath in. As you exhale, see if you can start to lean over to the left. And then allow the left arm to just float down. Bring the left palm to the outside of your thigh. Take a breath in. Exhale, reach up and lean over. Tummy's tucked in. Yeah, any discomfort in the back or the body, back off a little bit. Yeah. If it's available to you on this side, you can slowly turn and look underneath that right arm. That helps to bring the shoulder into a good alignment with the hips. Breathe. 2, smile. Maybe you really deepen Ujjayi breath here. As you exhale, bring the head back forward, press into your toes. Slowly bring your body back up and exhale. Allow that arm to just float down. Good. And roll it out. Good. Shake off anything on your body. Yeah. Move your body. Do a little dance. We're scheduled to have 3 days of cold and gray. So if you start getting stir crazy tomorrow or the next day, put some music on and just dance like nobody's watching. Yeah, good. And that is just food for the soul. Yes. All right. So coming into again our mountain feet. Good. We're gonna maybe come a little bit wider apart, actually. We're gonna do a forward bend, but we're gonna start with our hands clasped behind our hips. So you're gonna glide your hands back, interlace your hands behind your hips. Good, all right. And then just look straight ahead or even lift the chin up slightly. Feel that expansion in the front of your shoulders, your collarbones, your pec muscles, your heart area. Just opening up your throat area. Yeah, good. Breathe. Good. And now take a breath in. As you exhale, soften your knees. Start to slide your hips back towards the back wall. Start to come forward with your upper body, hinging forward. And just come to looking down at the floor. Yeah. Again, knees are not locked back. The knees have a little bit of a bend in them. Good. And you can either remain right here. Yes, with breathing. If it's available, you can let your head drop down. Relaxing the head, front of the head down. If that's feeling like too much pressure on sinuses or eyes or head, you lift your head to where you're not feeling that uncomfortable pressure. Good. And now, if it's available to you, on an inhale breath, see if you can start to slowly float your arms up towards the sky. Nice big opening for the shoulders and upper back. Let's take it to where you can continue to breathe deeply. Belly's tucked up to support the low back. And as you exhale, release your arms, let them lay back onto your hips, onto your back. Good. All right, the soft bend still in the knees. On an inhale breath, keep your head down. Start to slowly bring your body back up. Yes. Slowly start to slide your hands down towards the floor to assist your body in coming up. And once you're up, you can lift the head and relax. Then release your hands, shake it out. Okay. So again, we're gonna do our standing super brain now. Yeah, and we've done this before. It's just been a little while. So you're gonna start with your right hand and grab your left earlobe, and take your left hand and cross it over and grab your right earlobe. So you're not pulling your earlobes down. You're just hanging on to your earlobes. Yes. Arms are rested. Nice tall spine. Good. Feet about hip distance apart. Good. And now we're going to do this slowly and then get a little faster. On an inhale breath, do a little squat, send your hips back. And on an exhale breath, straighten. Inhale breath, squat. Exhale breath, straighten. So big breath in and out of your nose as we go faster, right? So you're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, continue on. Inhaling down, exhaling up. Almost like you're blowing your nose. That's how effervescent you want to be breathing. Two more. And next time you come up, relax, release that down. So that's called super brain. That helps get energy up into the head. Yeah. So we're going to be smarter by the time class is over today. Whatever smarter is. No, we're going to be wiser. Wiser is better. Yeah. Smart comes from here. Wise comes from here. Yeah. Good. All right. So coming to get to our chair, to have our chair, we're going to do, again, it's a gray, cold day. We're going to bring in the sun, some sun salutation. Yeah, good. So having the back of your chair handy here, we'll do a couple rounds in slow motion to get the pattern. And then we'll do a couple more just a little bit faster. Yeah. All right, so you want to start about a little bit away from your chair because we're going to be using our chair to do a forward fold, but you want your body a little bit further back from your chair. Yeah, good. All right, and we're going to start with hands in prayer position. Take a breath in Exhale it out. As you inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Lift the heart, look up slightly. And then as you exhale, soften the knees, send your hips back, bring your hands onto the back of your chair, and let the head relax down. Good. Now on an inhale breath, step your right foot back onto the ball of your foot. A little lunge. Good. And now on an inhale breath, start to lift the heart and look forward. And then exhale, release your head back down. And then inhale, step your right foot back to next to the left. As you exhale, step your left foot back. Good. And then inhale, lift, bend your left heel towards the floor as you lift your heart, lift your head, coming into a lunge. And exhale, release your head down. Inhale, step your left foot next to the right. Exhale. Inhale, slowly reach your arms forward and up. Look up, stretch up. Bring your palms together. Exhale your hands to your heart. Yes, so that's the pattern. Sun salutation. So we'll do that again. Hands start in prayer position. This time we're going to take a breath in. And now position yourself in a nice right space between you and your chair. Good. Again, take a breath in. Exhale, this time drop your arms down. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Stretch up, lift the heart, maybe even lean back slightly. And exhale, soften the knees, hips back, palms onto the chair. Relax the head, forward fold. Inhale, this time step the left foot back onto the ball of your foot, heel straight back. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the head, reach your left heel towards the floor as you reach the heart up. And exhale, release the head down. Inhale, step left foot next to right. Exhale, step right foot back, ball of the foot, heel straight back. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin, lift the gaze. Exhale, relax the head back down. Inhale, step right foot next to left. Exhale it out. Inhale, slowly reach the arms out and up, bringing the palms together. And exhale, hands to heart. So beautiful, isn't that? Let's do one more round. Nice and flowy. Yes, good. So take a breath in. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, big breath in. And exhale, float your hands to the chair, bow forward, forward fold. Inhale, step the right ball of the foot back. Slight bend in the left knee. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the gaze, look up, reach the right heel down. Exhale, release the head back down. Inhale, step the right foot next to the left. Exhale, send the left foot back onto the ball of your foot. Slight bend in the right knee. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, relax the head back down. Inhale, step the left foot next to the right. Exhale. Inhale, straightening the knees, reach the arms just gracefully out and up. Bring your palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. One more round here. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, circle sweep out and up. Reach up, maybe lean back slightly. And exhale, hands to the chair. Inhale, step left foot back now. Exhale, relax the left heel down. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, head back down. Inhale, step left foot next to right. Exhale, step right foot back. Good. Right heel down, slight bend in the left knee. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, release the gaze down. Inhale, step right foot next to left. Exhale it out. Inhale, straightening the knees, circle, sweep the arms out and up. Look up, stretch up, bring your palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Beautiful. Bring your hands onto your chest and close your eyes. And take a couple Ujjayi breaths here. Nice and slow. Feeling the heart. Bringing our awareness into that heart space. And then relax, slowly flutter the eyes open and release. So taking little breaks, that's another thing to think about is let's make our way back to the front of our chair. So we're going to slowly sit down, getting again our heart rate up a little bit before we sit down. And again, during these times where you're in the house, you're a little bit stagnant, not getting out and doing chair pose can just get that blood flowing through the body. Yeah. All right. So hands onto the thighs. Good. Take a breath in, exhale, as if you're going to start to sit down in your chair. Send your hips back, send them back, then pause. Maybe about a third of the way down, maybe halfway down. Good. And again, just like we were doing, we're going to lift the heart and look forward. Good. Tuck your belly up towards your spine. Good. If you're feeling okay, you can bring one arm forward. If that's feeling pretty good, you can bring the other arm forward. If that's feeling like too much strain on the back, just one arm is fine, or keeping your hands on your thighs. Good. And now, if both arms are forward, you can take it to the next level of lifting the arms up a little higher. Smile on the face. Big breath here. Big Ujjayi breath. And each time you exhale, see if you can soften the hips back just a little more. So nothing should hurt, nothing should strain, it's just a challenge. As you exhale, relax the hands down onto your lap, press down into your feet, slowly straighten your knees. We're not sitting down quite yet. And come back up. And now bring your hands onto your chest again, the opposite hand on top. Close your eyes. And just notice your heartbeat. We did that for what, 45 seconds, maybe a minute. And the heart is saying, hey, the body's saying, hey, send some blood flow to those thighs. Yeah. And then fluttering the eyes open again. And now we'll make our way all the way down. However it's comfortable for you. Try, experimenting with not using your hands too much to hold on to sit. Yeah. And to really concentrate on shifting your hips back and also pressing your thighs out as you come to a seat. I find that's really helpful, is pressing my hands into my thighs into my hands. That really engages these muscles. Good job up there, everyone. Good. Hopefully getting your heart rate up, the heat going on in your body. Yeah, good. All right. So we're gonna do a little bit more core work here. Yeah, and then we'll go into a stretch and final relaxation. Yeah. So you're scooted forward in your chair. Good. Nice tall spine. Good. And then again, we're going to bring, doesn't matter which hand, on top of our heart again. Good. And feel the heart lift slightly, even lift the chin up slightly. So we're doing boat pose, right? So this is all about really engaging this core. When we sit so much in society, all of our cores they just get lazy. So this is just a really nice way to really engage those muscles, strengthen them. Yeah. So take a breath in. As you exhale, start to, nice straight spine, start to lean straight back, tug that tummy in. That's what's holding you up. And lean as far back as is comfortable on your body. Good. And don't stop breathing here. Breathe. Really try to take all of it into that low belly. If you want a little bit more, try to lift your heels up off the floor. Yeah. And if your neck is feeling really strained, just tuck your chin down towards your chest slightly. Smile, breathe, don't stop breathing. This is so easy to stop breathing. You got it. 3 more breaths. You got it. Tuck that low belly in. Good. And then release your heels. Press into your feet slightly. Bring yourself back up. And relax. I really am not meaning to torture you. Let's bring our hands to our neck and shoulders. Sometimes that can build up a little tension in there. And we're really working our core. And just give yourself a nice little massage here. Good. And then we're just going to end with a gentle little twist before we go into our Shavasana. So bringing your right foot, you can either keep your legs together, you can cross at your ankles or cross your legs if that's comfortable for you. As long as you can have a nice tall spine here, arms down. On an inhale breath, reach your arms one more time, forward and up. Take a nice big breath in, stretch up. Exhale, relax the shoulders back and down. Pivot at your waist over to the right, and then relax your arms down. So the forearm of your left hand is on the outside of the right thigh. Right palm sits behind your right hip onto your chair. That's possible. That's not just palm alongside the chair. Take a breath. Exhale, press into your either your forearm or your hand of your left, and slowly turn a little bit further to the right at your waist. Turn your head and even turn your eye gaze over to the right as far as possible. And breathe. Good. 2, 1. And relax. Slowly bring the head back forward, body back forward. Twists also help to heat the body up a little bit. Yes, massage this, give your legs a little tap here. Arms a little tap. Let's go over to the other side. So crossing over either here at ankles. Yeah, good. Relax your arms down. Inhale, float the arms up nice and gracefully. Stretch up one last time. Exhale, relax, and slowly pivot at your waist over to the left. Relax your arms down. So right forearm or hand outside of the left thigh, left palm situated, just pressing down slightly right behind your left hip. Take a breath in. Exhale, press into your forearm, that right forearm or hand, and just turn over to the left and find your breath. Nice big breath, big belly breaths. Good. And then relax as you exhale. Slowly turn the head back forward, body back forward, and uncross. And one more time, just give yourself a little tap, your legs, arms. Roll the shoulders, let all the tension melt away. And then let's get ready for final relaxation here. So either laying down or sitting back in your chair. Good. Feet planted on the floor. Cover up if you're feeling a little chilly or might get chilly if you have it handy. Otherwise, it's just no big deal. Yeah. And bringing palms up on your lap. And close your eyes. And do 3 rounds at your own pace of a long, slow Ujjayi breath. Yes, the breath in as you hear your breath in your throat. And out, pausing in between breaths. And on your next exhale breath, just relax the breath now. Feel the whole body begin to relax. Bring a little smile to your face. And allow the shoulders to relax. Your arms heavy. Your fingers relaxed. Feel your heart smile. Belly soft. Hips heavy. Thighs relaxed. Hamstrings. Lower legs. Feet. And toes. Whole body relaxed. Let go of any efforts. The mind begins to wander. Just let it be. Notice the stillness. Notice how you feel. And feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. But if you choose to slowly come back now, good breath in and breathe out. And slowly, sweetly begin to move the body, wiggling the toes and fingers, taking some deeper breaths. And coming back to stillness now. Bring your hands into prayer position. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. Take a breath in Feel it rise. And breathe out. Relax your forehead to your fingertips. And we'll close practice today with this. The one who praises becomes more beautiful. The one that exaggerates positive qualities gets filled with them. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, gently begin to slowly crack your eyes open. And then a little more. And a little more. Pressing into your feet, lifting your head. And I thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself on this beautiful, gorgeous, lovely day. Have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.